Pro fam. Flow, 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 you say you gotta flow. Flow, 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 you say you gotta flow. You think you got flow? Nah. You say you gotta flow, talent you wanna show. B-Jack got that plus more, lights, camera, studio flow. You say you gotta flow, talent you wanna show. B-Jack got that plus more, lights, camera, studio flow. Flow, flow up in the studio. Flow, 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 turn all the cameras on. You say you gotta flow, talent you wanna show. Subscribe to B-Jack TV and this is studio flow, flow, flow.
Just like them, they wanna know what's the buzz on beat.
What up, y'all? Welcome to the studio flow. And how it go. And if you don't, I'm about to tell you. This right here. Welcome to my studio. All I need is a corner of the world, baby. You know what I'm saying? And I get my shit done. As I roll up some of this Funkified from Nobo. The last of this little package. I'm gonna let y'all know how, what inspired me to create this project, the KILLAH BE Tape Volume 1, and every single song on the project, from front to back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start from the first joint and go on through the whole album and go from inspiration of the song to how I fit it in the project, the whole nine. Production wise, writing, everything, man. So stay tuned, man. It's your boy Big B Jack, Pro Fam ENT, B Jack Worldwide. The KILLAH BE Tape Volume 1, man. It's out right now. Go stream it after this, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, all that jazz. If you're listening on the podcast, hit that like button, subscribe, follow, everything, man. You know what it is. It's Big B Jack. Let's go.
They buzzing and fussing about KILLAH BE. They buzzing and fussing about KILLAH BE. Voice. You gon' get to know my voice. Just like them. They wanna know what's the buzz on beat. Wanna know, ask me. Stay low, stack G's. Real nigga, what's the buzz on beat? Wanna know, ask me. Stay low, stack G's. Like me, what's the buzz on fucking fussing for? I know what the buzz is for. The flies building KILLAH BE. Just walk through the fucking door. Haters eyes on me and bitches jaws on the fucking floor.
My lyrics make you think, my beats make you get out on the floor. I'm play as a honeybee, I sting like a rumblebee. You don't wanna run with me, I'm humble, but don't fuck with me. Top notch lyricist, the game just catching up to me. Go ahead and check my catalog, the boy got classics up the street. Yeah, that's the buzz on B, man. The buzz on B is, there's a lot of buzz on B, but as I say in the hook, basically, for this ain't just for me. This is for my fans to be able to say this to anybody. Yo, want to know, ask me. Whatever the buzz is on the street, if you really want to know, come ask me. That's for the fans, the haters, critics, all that. You know what I'm saying? Family, friends, no matter what. This the deal. Where I'm from, we approach gossip and rumors head on. So this is me like approaching the gossip and the rumors and all that head on. You know what I'm saying? Saying flat out, if you want to know, ask me. But then I say, what's all the fucking fussing for? I know what the buzzing's for. The flies villain KILLAH BE, just walk to the fucking door. But that's me, having fun. But then you hear me getting serious and saying, some serious topics, which is basically, if there's gossip, bring it to the person. Instead of talking third parties and all that, go straight to the source. You need a question answered, go straight to the person you need to ask it from. That's why the buzz on B is, want to know, ask me. Stay low, stack G's, real nigga from the street, you know what I'm saying? That beat right there, shit, the production. This was actually like second to last song, maybe the last song I actually recorded for this project. My intros is usually like that because I'll know how I want the intro to sound once I got the bones of the album. I don't know, it's weird how I, playing my albums out in my head, but I want to say that was, I had to remember. And I don't want to, fuck it up and say it was somebody that it wasn't. But yeah, the buzz on B, I absolutely love that joint. You know, it's one of my favorite songs that I wrote. 9 Rose produced that. So salute to 9 Rose for the Buzz on beat. I co-produced. I switched up some of the format. And I just love for the fans of B Jack. You know what I'm saying? What you're gonna get on this album is a lot more lyricism. You know, you're gonna get a lot more creative flowing. Like, in the second verse of this joint, I get on my Kendrick bag, you know what I'm saying, and give you like a different vocal tone. The buzz is, the streets relate to me like we cousins, and I be kicking game like your aunties and your uncle did. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to show you that I could, bring you into a different world. But Kendrick do that a lot, where he give you like different vocal tones. Who else do that? Cardi, Playboy Cardi do that, Young Thug, a couple other artists do that, but I just wanted to switch it up and try to do something different. But front to back, you know what I'm saying, the Buzz on B it's a conversation piece to where haters, fans, whatever, you want to know something, come ask your boy BJ. That's track 1. Killer Beat Tape.
1, 2, 1.
Yo, you listening to me?
Yeah, mic check 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, mic check 1, 2, 1, 2. Put the kids to bed, we about to get nasty. This be jazzy, this be classy. Maybe when the grandma shorty fuck her in the backseat, swallow spit tongue, kissing, yeah, get nasty. I been dodging potholes, I been ducking 5-0 in a hoopty with my eyes low. But if I only right, yo, you know I got a ride slow, saying hi to everybody I know. Downtown versus the Heights, show, yeah, that's the ride pass. So I love, but we down to fight, bro. East side, west side, downtown to the Heights, don't matter, cause we all dodging potholes. If you from the Heights, then you know.
Dodging potholes, man, number 2. That joint right here, man, as soon as let me get to it. The production on this, man, is just crazy. Temper Music did this beat, and I had to chop it and format it how it is now, because it was just way too long of an intro before the shit dropped. But anyway, when I heard this beat, it just reminded me of riding through the city, late night, and when it switches, you hear the real jazzy part, where you hear the guitar a little bit more. That's why I said this be jazzy, this be classy, make me want to grab my shorty, fuck her in the, it's all of that, that's how I hear it. So when I hear the music, it gives me a sense of direction, if that, makes sense. I said that on a few podcasts and a few interviews, but music has a color to me. Music has a temperature, has a tone. This one is like a warm summer night, cruising through the city, and everything is all good. You know what I'm saying? Let's say like a Friday night, you just got paid, you out, you know what I'm saying, dodging potholes, you avoiding all the pitfalls today. Today it's smooth sailing. It was a smooth day, you want to have a smooth night, you know what I'm saying? You throw this on. Dodging potholes is a metaphor for life. It's like the pitfall every day. When we say life, I say life is a journey. So every road that you travel down, figuratively and literally, there's going to be potholes that you need to avoid, you know what I'm saying, to keep going. And you might have some detours along the way too, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to see it soon, because I'm shooting a video for this. It's one of my favorite songs. I mean, this whole album, honestly, I know I'm calling it a tape, but this tape album, however you want to view it, this project is my best one lyrically. And I'm saying, as far as being able to really relate to everyday people and not have it just be about classism, not have it be about racism, none of that shit. It's really just a feel-good album. Front to back. There's only one, there's only one song about the struggle, really, and it's not even really about the struggle. It's more about, and I'll get to that later, I feel you. But this song particularly just was like one of them feel-good joints, riding through the city at night, you know what I mean? That's with your lady. That's how I felt, and the dodging potholes is sort of like, part 2 to, what's the one, late night hitting donuts, you know what I'm saying? It's got that feel. If you go back to My Life Volume 1, coincidentally, I just thought about that. It's got that same feel, late night hitting donuts. almost silly hitting hoes up, but this one right here is more mature version of that one, you know what I'm saying, respectfully so. Didn't even think about that, but yo, Dodge Your Potholes, man, go ahead, check that joint out. I love that beat, man. I had to speed it up a little bit, and I cut a lot of it out and made it fit the way I wanted it to, but you know, this one is the one that gives it a mixtape feel because, you know, I let the beat, you know what I'm saying, breathe, had to drop in there, you know, and came back, and it's really just the hook in between. It's just really one long ass verse in between the hook twice. So, you know, it's almost, it really is a freestyle, you know, and I'm gonna put some of the scenes when I was actually recording this in here so y'all can see this, man, because the way I've recorded for the last couple of years, but specifically for this Killer Bee tape, it's been amazing. I almost didn't write none of this shit. Almost none of it is written down, and that's rare for me because I am a writer. You know, I actually write my lyrics, but a lot of this just really came about as soon as I heard the music. I had a thought, and I let that thought live, and I expounded on that thought throughout the whole thing. That's why, you know, it come out the way it did. So, number 2, Dodge Your Potholes. Yeah, man, we flowing through this bitch now.
Pro-fam entertainment, June B singing amazing, Legion B's doing their thing, and BWE is who they came with, yeah.
Shawty like to tell her friends after every little thing we do. She tell them all, so I tell her next time she should tell her friends come on through. We need to get acquainted, they know you know what I like. We need to get acquainted.
This melody's so cold.
It's gonna be what happens for night.
Get it. Come through, baby. We should get acquainted. Tired of your love life, I could change it. Love is like a picture. Give me yours and I frame it. Take you shopping if they don't have what you want, girl. I'll make it. Yeah, I'm that kind of fella. I ain't gotta knock a fella. So if you got a man, baby, go ahead and rock with fella. Cause I will never hate on the next brother. My next lover should have no thoughts of an ex-lover. That's moving backwards, and I'm only moving forward. I ain't trying to be with you in the trap looking awkward. And if you got a stalker, call Walker, Texas Ranger. Cause I promise you I treat you like a stranger. Fuck being in danger for a piece of ass. I don't need to ask, I'ma need to blast. If a nigga ever stepped to me and ask any single question, I don't need to stress when I could be a blessing to a woman who ain't another man's possession, bitch. Listen, Get Acquainted is one of them joints where I'm spitting game to a chick. You know, I heard the vocals on there by June B. Salute to June B, man. That guy is fucking phenomenal, man. This is like the second one, you know, that I used from him over the years. And salute to the Legion Beats for this joint. Legion Beats did this beat. I had this one in the can for a minute. I probably had this one since, man, I can't even tell you. But I sped it up. You could tell by his vocal tone, you know what I'm saying? But his vocal tone still sounds amazing. I did that simply because I have the beat. So I got the stems to where I could, you know, have just the beat or have the hook on it. And I played around with hooks for the longest. But after you hear his vocals on there, how could you not use it, you know? And so I had to switch it up, you know, change it a little bit. You know, I'm a lyricist, I got a lot to say, and plus, you know, it's a conversational type song. I'm speaking to the ladies, you know what I'm saying, to a lady in particular, basically telling her, look, you know, this is who I am, and this is what I'm accepting. I'm laying it all on the line on the first verse, you know what I'm saying, who I am as a you know, individual, saying, yo, we could date, we could kick it, but if you got a man, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and rock with fella, because I'll never hate on the next brother, you know, and that's just who I am as a man, first of all. You know, I ain't no hater, never been on that type of sucker shit, you know, so Get Acquainted, you know what I'm saying, number 3.
They know you know what I like. It's gonna be what happens tonight.
Pro-fam in the building tonight. Say hey if you feeling alright. Hey, hey. Pro-fam in the building tonight. Say hey, pro-fam alright. Hey, so you can bring your friends and I'ma bring my friends. Then we can all be friends.
So this one, I wanted to, this is the second verse of Get Acquainted. I wanted to have that call and response type of feel, you know what I'm saying, off rip, because I heard it in there. I could hear it, you know what I'm saying. I hear the lyrics, and I needed that for the performance aspect, you know what I'm saying. If you see, once I get the performance, you know, edited, you'll be able to see that, you know, that's one of the things where I knew that for performance sake, this could be a joint that I perform, and it'll get people's, you know, interaction. Also, it's a feel-good party song. You know, I needed one of them, you know, and the beat just made it that. But once again, it's a conversation towards the ladies, so I came back with, you know, the infamous Biggie line, you know, actually it's Diddy on Biggie, you know, Big Papa, you know, you can bring your friends, I can bring my friends, you know, that was Diddy speaking at the end of, the, you know, Big Papa. I turned it into part of the verse because it's catchy, but it's also memorable, and it gives you that nostalgic feel to where, you know, it makes the song timeless. You know what I mean? Because those lyrics, those words are timeless, but then to put it into a melody. I actually sang that part first, and if you listen to it, you can hear me singing in the background. I turned it down real low, and then I rapped it again. You know what I'm saying? Rap that verse. Yo, it's interesting, you know, hearing the final product and seeing that this is one of people's favorite songs, because I was so nervous about putting this out because two things, you know, I don't have a personal relationship with June B like I do with the Legion Beats, but, you know, they work closely with him, and, you know, eventually I'll get to meet him, and I'll talk to him and say, yo, you know, that joint right there was just fire. I just had to use that. So thanks to June B, thanks to the Legion Beats, man. Number 3, Get Acquainted. You know, that's one of the fan favorites, baby. Get Acquainted.